meantime, we can spend all the time together that we want.
I suspect that my heaving bosom is still a part of that wax job. But I do want to say to you,
Huh?
you are everything a woman might want in a man.
My dear sister, I'm afraid that that same day at Henri's mustache waxing parlor, my heart was styled eloquently into points that all directed toward Marie. Yes, I have fallen madly and deeply in love with my best friend's fiancé. Oh, what kind of man does that make me, my dear sister? A villain sure-signed, one whose worth is not measured in straw. Oh, sister, I know not what to do. If I follow my heart, I betray the best friend a man has ever had, Pierre. And if I stick with Pierre, then I betray my heart. Confoundedly yours, Jean-Paul.
Mademoiselle Claire, to my dear friend Marie. Dear Marie, as you know, I took leave a few days ago, and I did not tell you where I was going at that moment. This letter shall explain the rest. You see, I needed to make a quick visit, and so I did. But first, I must pass through where there was occurring a public execution. And on my way past that public execution, I did make my way to the battle scene where I did find your Pierre.
It was horrid. His face, his head, it just rolled after the guillotine hit it. Oh,
Here,
Claire,
I have traveled for 2 days in a carriage to come see you here on the battlefield, and I was surprised to see such a horrid thing as this public execution of somebody who was executed for breaking someone's heart, they say.
Please be gentle with him. He's still recovering.
Oh,
I've been nursing him to health
oh, have you?
since the incident.
Marie, he had a nursemaid on his side, attached very securely, as if she were sewn to his side.
yes, Claire, I have lost my left pinky toe. I can no longer walk
And
well.
But he is the bravest man on the battlefield. You should have heard his battle cry. He roared with aplomb. I love my soon-to-be wife, and this is for her.
Yes, if there is one thing about my injury, is that it now will allow me to see my beloved fiancée,
And as
Marie.
he walked across the executioner's stage, tracking blood as he went with his frail left pinky, as it were.
Do you mind?
Apologies, monsieur, but I am simply joyous of this occasion, for I leave tomorrow.
I must tell you, you must leave sooner than tomorrow.
Today?
Today. You must get home quickly. Your Marie, she is in trouble.
Fetch me my carriage.
And at that moment, the woman who was once sewn to his side went quickly and fetched a small carriage built for two.
I've got it!
Clearly, there was no room for me, and just the two of them went off. I was impressed with her amazing ability at carriage driving.
Now executing number 53, 053.
Dear Marie, he should be arriving any day soon. I stayed behind to watch a few more executions as they were quite entertaining. First there was a beheading, then there was a public hanging, and finally there was one that was killed entirely by leeches. I shall arrive shortly after your beloved, your friend Claire.
Mademoiselle Marie to Monsieur Claude. My dearest brother, I believe that I need your help and advice. I thought my heart palpitations were due to the fact that I had had a wax job. But as it turns out, I've fallen terribly in love. And now, Pierre, who I adore, is coming back from the war, hurt. And he's coming soon, I hear. So I met my dearest at the horse wash. Where we could talk in private.
Look at that one. It's a roan.
Oh, you are such amazing touch with animals. And me.
Thank you for getting us this private box at this horse watch.
I felt we needed the privacy.
Do you need your opera glasses?
I do. I feel that I must tell you, Pierre is coming tomorrow. And I don't want to hurt him. He's been hurt so terribly in the war. And I love you. I really love you.
To hear you say those words destroys every ounce of resolve that I had built up in me to keep this romance from bursting into flame.
I feel just exactly the same way. And when we tried to make babies, it was heaven.
And yet, for our sins, we may be condemned to hell. Marie, if we are not violating the holy vows of matrimony yet, we have surely o'erstepped a line that should not be crossed. Pierre is sacred to us both.
I know. I am at a loss. You make my heart sing. You make me want to run away. You make me want to dance and ride this horse. I would... Oh.
Hi. I am Pierre's nurse. I was told I could find you here.
Oh, he wrote about you.
You're Celeste?
Yes.
He wrote about you.
Yes, we read your
We
letters.
did. We read them separately.
Yes, not together by the fire. In a glass of sherry.
I was wearing my petticoat when I read it.
All of our coats.
Everything.
A mountain of coats.
We had everything on.
Yes, you were
Yes.
fully clothed.
Absolutely, fully clothed. Separately in our other rooms. You wish to tell me, is Pierre okay?
He's in high spirits.
Is he?
He cannot wait to see you, both of you.
Oh,
I actually came sooner just to prepare you all for the meeting.
glorious day.
Yes, really.
He has been injured. He's a little insecure about his injuries.
Where are his injuries? Is he near death?
He's lost his pinky toe.
Oh,
Oh, that's terrible!
how can he even dance?
We are working on it. We've actually been doing quite a lot of dancing lessons together.
Well, I don't think I can see him without his pinky toe. Do I need to see him?
My dear,
Yes,
we are talking about Pierre.
yes.
The beautiful letters you wrote to him while he
Yes.
was away. You seemed so much sweeter in the letters.
Oh, I'm very sweet. It's just I was surprised to hear that he's in high spirits when he's just lost his pinky toe. If it were my pinky toe, I'd be very upset.
Well, he was in high spirits and is to see you because I believe his exact words were, "She'll love me even if I had no toes."
So true.
Of course, we're ready for him to return and take his rightful place in his manor. As his regent, I'll be happy to welcome him in.
As will I.
I will let him know you are excited for his arrival, and I'm sure we'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you.
Madam, I have washed the tiny horses that pull your tiny carriage, and it is ready.
Marie, we must put an end to this. I know that our love is real, but it must transform into something more familial.
You're right. If it is to be us, ever, which it doesn't appear it will be, we must remain chaste. So from this point on, I will be chaste. And Claude, I put my clothes back on. And I said goodbye to the man that I love. And I shall put on a brave face. And I can't say more. With my heart, Marie.
Monsieur Claude, to his dearest friend, Pierre. Pierre, my dearest friend, I was recently sitting in my garden and regaling the first moment where you and I decided to join the army together. It was the moment of my life that I felt the purest and most connected to another man. The moment where I knew that no matter what would happen, our loyalty and honesty would never be broken by anyone nor anything. Just that very day, remember it with me. We were sitting in the sitting room. So that is why I believe we should enlist together, brother.
My friend, of course, we will gallop across the field of battle together.
Yes, we shall. And we shall slay anyone who goes against France.
And we will be each other's friends and never betray each other or keep any secrets of any kind.
No secrets of any kind ever shall be held within our hearts, for we know that any secret kept is a friendship lost.
That's right.
Please, brother, would you allow me to do the song you and I sang together when we were...
Oh, for you, friend.
The musket.
Yes.
Apropos. Please begin. You have such an eloquent voice.
My friend the clown is really great. I love him with my heart.
My friend Pierre is really great. I love him with my heart.
And so we'll march to meet and every man.
And then we march together to be together again. For then, we march for then. And then the war will end.
Good times.
Wonderful times.
Listen, friend. I think today is the day that I shall present to you my grandfather's musket.
Yeah.
For this bond that you and I share, complete honesty, is what shall carry me through the war. Here. It will save you, it will keep you safe.
Good balance.
Check out the inscription.
May the bullet that flies through this chamber guide itself to freedom.
Yes.
Monsieur, I bring a note from your sister. It seems a rat that's pregnant was spotted in the privy. She wondered if she might get the name of your rat man. I'll leave this with you.
I will have to let her know. In the morning we shall come.
Yes.
And conquer. Yes, my dear friend. That moment echoes in my heart now more loudly than ever before. And that is why the words with which I write now burn my soul more than even death itself could. For Marie is in love with another. I cannot even begin to imagine how this must make you feel. And I curse the Lord for allowing me to be the bearer of this news. But brother, I write this to you to tell you that I will be among you soon, and I will support you in anything. And I do underline the word anything that you wish of me to do. Wink, wink. Sincerely, your friend and brother-in-arms, Claude.
Pierre to Marie. Marie, it's been a week since I found your betrayal, and I can only stare back at my grandfather in my study and wonder what he would have done in my place. I have announced to the world that you and I are to be married. I have announced to the world that you and I are to have children. And since I am a man of honor, and I do still love you so, I will do it. But I want you to know what transpired between you and your beloved, between me and your beloved, while we were at the wine cellar. It's a vintage.
Fine Bordeaux.
Yes.
Pinot Noir.
Why don't you take it?
I mean, it's 100 years old. Your family must cherish this. Why would I take it out from under your cellar?
You didn't know what I had done to the bottle. Why don't you take it, my friend? It is a beautiful, beautiful vintage.
It's one of the treasures of your entire collection.
Oh, you are one of the treasures of my life.
Thank you, Pierre. You are truly a friend.
Yes, I am. Go on, open it. Why shan't we celebrate my marriage here?
All right.
Watch out for the pregnant rats. There.
Oh,
Go on, serve it. Here, 2 glasses. Oh, I couldn't possibly. I'll try this one.
seems odd, Pierre. Why would you not drink with me?
Oh, of course I'm drinking with you. It's my celebration. I mustn't tarnish my taste buds with...
You're acting strangely.
Well, of course, I'm to be married. Every man that's to be married acts strangely the night before.
I mean, yes, but it's usually strangely with drinking and revelry, not strangely sipping from a completely different vintage than me.
Oh,
We used to share everything.
I am revelried.
Meals and beds and...
Oh, no.
Ah, Celeste.
Hello. You again.
Oh.
I came to offer you your pills.
Oh, yes. Of course. The ones I got in the war, saving the burning village.
I did my tour in the war also. I spent 4 years fighting the English in the colonies.
Of course, I modeled my life after you, my friend. Drink your wine.
I don't think I want to, Pierre. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it.
You know exactly what's going on here. You stink of betrayal.
I saw them. Both of them.
And you call yourself my friend? After everything I did for you, I took a bullet in the toe for you.
He did.
In the grander sense of the word, perhaps, but I was here.
For all of France.
But not specifically for me.
You are part of France!
I can't help myself, Pierre. What do you want of me? You asked me to stand in as regent for your manor, and I did. Those long and cold and lonely nights we shared. That's right, Marie and I.
You can't help yourself? Do you understand what this man went through on the battlefield? Day after day? Nursing a missing toe? Crying out for his love?
You talk about cold, lonely nights. There I was, in the battlefield, in a hole in the ground, with my only friend, Claude. We were cuddled quite closely. To stay warm. And the whole time I thought of nothing but my Marie. I thought of nothing but coming back to my friends and living the life I was promised. And what do I have instead, monsieur?
Betrayal
Yes,
and heartbreak.
and heartbreak.
And what is it you want of me? Marie and I have promised that we'll never again pursue a romantic engagement with each other. It's for our love of you that we broke it off. We do not want in any way to hurt you. We value you so highly.
She is with child.
You've only been back 6 months.
Yes,
And you're not married?
yes.
I can confirm. I checked the other day.
Well, surely we can say it's an early birth, then save face for your family, and I will abscond back to the colonies to look after my holdings in Louisiana.
I shall leave this glass here. Jumbo.
I don't want to die by poison, Pierre.
Take the honorable way out.
I'll just leave. If it's better for you that way, I'll leave. You'll never see my face again.
And so I left them to make the decision. And so here I sit, staring at my grandfather's portrait, wondering what he would have done. Yours truly.
And so, dear reader, which way will the pendulum of love swing? And will murder prevent it from swinging in any direction at all? End of part 1.